Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Birth prototype. Yeah, they released this thing and I bet some of you might be surprised, like, why did this guy buy this? Others of you who follow me are probably like, well, yeah, he buys everything. But yeah, this is the prototype version from the show, which was used in the last bits of it, mainly, well, I think exclusively. I don't know, but basically it's Date's, because, you know, after Goto took over, this is what Date used when he fought alongside him. There's really not much difference to him to separate him from original Birth, except for the red stripes and different glowing eyes. But I guess we'll get to that here in a minute. Take a look at the box. Pretty similar to Birth's original box. It's just thicker because of all the stuff it comes with. Mainly black, and then you have like the Birth Gashapon symbols here, but then they're covered in red to show the form. You got a picture of the rider on the side, cell metal thing here, Thomas G. Collector Shop, O's logo, just carries over to the side with the designs. Top name again on the back. It shows all the different things you can do with them and how he looks with them based off the accessories. So yeah, neat. He comes with quite a bit actually, which is really nice. Several different hands. He's got the fist switcher on him. He's got holding his blaster hands, and he's got splayed open relaxed hands of different varieties here. And what is this one? Just get out of here. What are you doing? Yeah, that's another holding gun or breast cannon blaster. And then he's got this really cool hand, which is out of there, which is his hand holding a bunch of cell metals as if he just pulled them out of his container or whatnot, which is which is falling. Where did it go? Which is really cool. You can see they even got little designs on them, so that's neat. And then you've got alternate head, just like OG Birth, with this time green IFX. The Birth Buster, as per usual, and these things do not want to come out of their packages today. And this is one of those times where I just cut my nails, and then right after that I need them, because I could get this easy if I had semi-long nails because I didn't cut them. This is ridiculous. There. I just had to like murder the package to get it out. There we go. Okay, so Birth Buster, just like the last one, great paint job on there. The paint job even looks glossy. You even got the clear parts there. Did a good job. You can move around the canister here to the top, or to where I just had it, or to the bottom, depending on what you want to do. So that's cool. Cool figure there, or accessory figure. And then you have this piece, if you can't tell what it is the bottom of crane arm with a bunch of metals attached to it to show how it takes metals from either yummies or greeds, which is another cool addition. And then they do have, like you saw, there are some accessories that set it apart from the original Birth release, but this is what really sets it apart. Is you get a few pieces from his module set, because Birth is the OG module user. Forza is just a copier, and Birth has cooler modules because they don't look like children's toys. Anyhow, they did release a Colossosauri, which is the scorpion that's transformed from all of them, and you can use all of the effects. I didn't end up getting it because I thought it was too pricey, and I hear it's not that great and they're kind of cheap, which I can tell from these. I don't have plans on getting it unless I find a really good price. I don't know why I went on about that. But so you get crane arm, which you can see here, which looks pretty cheap. Now, I'm like 99% sure these are the same exact pieces used for the Colossosauri set, which was exclusive as well. I don't see why they would make a new one. But they look really cheap. They look like OCC versions. This does extend out. The paint's just really cheap, and this is gray, and then you have this extra chest piece here, which we'll be swapping out so that we can use the Bristol Kamen. Also very cheap looking, very basic paint. Even the pansy-ass Forza modules look better than this. And then you have this alternate gray shoulder for when you're doing the crane arm. So let's go ahead and do that first. And oh yeah, almost forgot. you have this crane extender rope piece too, which we'll be showing. So let's do it. Go ahead and take a look at the figure, and then we will go ahead and show the modules. So this is the same exact figure as original Birth, just with the slight modifications to make it prototype. The head sculpt is pretty nicely done. As you can see, the like eyes are sort of a matte finish type deal almost. And like that right there, she's catching the light, it can look pretty cool. I still wish it was more of a glossy material like this with like a clear plastic coating or something to make it look cooler. It just comes off looking kind of OCC like. So I don't really care for this head as much, but they do have like the gashapon compound thing going on there, which is cool. As you can see, the details on his chest are the same, including the nice compound gashapon. Now here is the red ring around here to show that it is prototype. And then along his arms here, he's got red stripes for prototype. This is actually the red ring of death, you know, Xbox. And then more red stripes down here, but otherwise it's the same thing. You got the nice compound effects. The birth driver also looks nice, really nicely detailed, as you can see there. Come down here, stripes down his leg armor pieces and shin armor pieces, but they still look nice. On the back here, yet again, red ring. So that is the difference in the prototype. There's rumors of rebirth and all these other stuff about typical rider rumors about more forms, but his other form was this prototype birth, which is the same thing with just red tape around it basically, because it's the first version and it's not really a form with the laser. Anyway, I just felt like doing that reference. But so yeah, this is one of those things that normal people are like, why did they make? And then I answer you with the fact that they made Cyclone Axel Extreme, which is literally a character that only appeared in a thought bubble, and they're making the mechanic from Tiger and Bunny. They, at some point, will make everyone. I don't know why anyone is surprised when they make a figure anymore, because I know at some point between now and the end of time, they will make everyone. It has been proven. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and show off what he can do. So to pull off his armor, I just find this little nudge back here and pull this off. And nudge, like a notch, I don't know. And then place that on, so now he's got an OCC style one. And then all you do is have more trouble getting things out of the plastic. You know, pull this down. And these are going to be the handles you'd hold on to if you had proper arms. I mean, hands, but I didn't swap them out. And then just plug this in. And he's all like, Bristol Cannon. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. I can actually shoot lasers instead of like that dumbass Forza magnet states. I have magnet powers. And it's shooting lasers. Lodestar doesn't do that. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool to do, I guess. So that's how that works. Now for crane arm, do I have this on all the way? It doesn't feel like it's snapping on all the way. Come on. It's like not snapping on all the way at the bottom. Okay, anyhow. What you're going to do is take this shoulder pad off, just kind of yank it off, and replace it with this crappy gray version. I feel like I'm swapping out a piece of this figure art version for an OCC version. And then take his hand off. And now, what you're going to want to do is you put this peg into the hole, which is down here, if you can see it. And it will be rather challenging at points, and now it did it, no problem. And then just line this up, and there you have crane arm. And because of now the way it's designed, you can actually bend, which is pretty neat. So we can be like, wow, crane arm, I'm the OG module user. And now, also what you can do is, as I said, this extends, is you can pull this arm off and take this piece here and, I believe it is this end, yep. Stick this part in here and stick this on the end, and you can get like full crane motion, so you can like grab stuff like, oh, I'm gonna grab you. And then you can also switch out this bottom crane piece here for the metal one. So you could probably set him up, maybe grabbing these from his canister if you have that, or you can have him like stealing it from a Greed, because they don't have any yummy figure arts yet. But yeah, I just realized how, oh, yummies, what a dumb name. Anyway, so that's cool. I'm still glad they did that, even if they are kind of cheap, but it makes me glad I didn't pay full money for the Colossus story set. I think if I ever find a cheap one, like I said, I might pick it up just because I really like Birth. Like the writer, not like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm a huge fan of giving birth on Facebook. Anyway, this release is a bit difficult to kind of make a summation about because it's one of those things where I'm like, god, this is kind of stupid to buy, but I was also just kind of glad I got it because Birth's probably my favorite character, both of them, in O's, and especially Date. And I'm glad to have a representation that's him and have two of them for various things. I don't know. I'm weird that way. I'm definitely glad that they made it worth your while. They could have easily pulled like a Cyclone Axle Extreme or any of these other random exclusives that are kind of pointless and just give you the figure with what it bare minimum needs and then send you on your way. But they took the time and they gave you some of the birth module pieces, the ones that he can use because he can't use all of them because he's a prototype. And then it gives you an alternate head like the other one has. It gives you a different holding metals hand, and it gives you the various metal accessories for the crane arm. So I mean, I think I'm really happy about that they said, you know what, if these people are going to buy this, we're going to give them something. So overall, I have to say this is a pretty solid figure. I mean, the Birth mold, other than my slight problems with this first head sculpt, was a great mold. Everything was solid, no loose joints to speak of, great paint, everything looked great. And this is just the prototype version and you get some extras. So this is one of those things where I definitely only really recommend it if you're a huge Birth fan. It's not one of those things for a casual collector. So yeah, I always come to these really weird places here at the end of these videos about strange exclusives that are really just like a niche thing or whatever, where it's like, if you like it, then I think you'll be happy because it comes with cool stuff and the figure's fine. But if you're just like, oh, I'm just getting into Kamen Rider, I only want main people, then just get original Birth. He's fine. Anyway, I've rambled along for 12 minutes, which is far longer than I like my Figuarts reviews to go, unless there's like 14 million things to go. And then I'm wasting even more time. So until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersRambles.com, and thank you for watching. Dawson Rider, signing out.